What's up, Cash? Tell us where we're going. Excited? First time?
Yes.
Once every few years, no matter how much we irritate each other, we manage to get the entire family together for a little voyage to France. The place where my mom is from, the place where my parents met. It's also the place where me and two of my younger siblings were born. My mom's entire side of the family, which consists of my grandma, her 10 siblings, and all of their descendants reside there. I also have a couple of aunts and uncles on my dad's side that live there as well. That's me here, and unlike my younger siblings, I spent the early childhood years of my life growing up in France, and that allowed me to get to know my aunts, uncles, and some of my cousins to a certain extent. It's now been 31 years since my family relocated to the States, and a lot has changed, and continues to change. I now have a wife and children of my own, as a couple of my siblings, and some of my family back in France. It's important to me that my children stay connected to their roots and get to know their extended family as much as possible. And so here we are, a group of 14 boarding an 8-hour flight to Paris, France. Here's my wife, giving me the look of death. We finally boarded, and now we settle in by kicking off our shoes, scrolling through the movie selection, and getting excited about what snacks and fancy box meals will be served on the flight.
They got Creed. Creed 2.
I have to say that I strangely enjoy longer flights than I do shorter ones. I think the psychological factor of knowing that I'm going to be stuck in the shuttle for an extended period of time allows me to kick back and relax.
You know, Victor got a whole row to himself.
Does he?
Yeah, he's in the middle. He has 2 seats, and then we got 2 seats open too.
Oh, good.
We're all together.
Well, I mean, we're fine.
Why the plane not going?
It's gonna go very soon. We're gonna be in the sky.
Yeah.
It's gonna go very high.
They have 5 feet over this big.
All right, so we were boarded, touchdown in Paris in 8 hours. Hopefully, we'll be able to catch some sleep, and we'll see you on the other side. We made it. Yeah. All right, follow mommy. Wait, what's happening? She got her baggage stuck.
Finally, we arrive in Paris. This is our time to stretch, wash up, maybe get a little something to eat before we make our way through car rental, and hit the road for what I thought was going to be a 4-hour road trip to Nantes, but ended up taking us 6 hours instead.
This one. Got our rental car, 4 hours to Nantes.
You guys push that over.
Daddy, I found the shell.
You did?
And I found another shell.
You found a shell?
2 shells. Back up. Cassis. Shells.
This is my Uncle Alan and his family. They've offered to host me, New, and the kids for the next few days, while my parents and siblings have split up between my grandma's and my aunt's house. The great thing about staying with Uncle Alan is that he lives 10 minutes away or so from the beach, so we wasted no time and got there just in time for sunset. This actually isn't the first time these kids have met. Both my youngest and my oldest have visited with us before as babies, but this is probably the first time that they'll actually remember it.
That was the shell I found. The other shell I found earlier had a crab in it, but then it came out and almost crawled into my arm, so I let go. And then I fell into the water. Let's go to the deep deep end.
Tell Daddy to take you.
Come with Dad.
Not her.
Oh, I got something.
Ooh, eat it.
Oyster.
Is there anything inside?
Et on les mange? C'est ouvert? Goûte, Léo.
Croquer.
Ça goûte la mer.
Une huître, hein.
Tastes like the ocean. Léo, fais-moi montrer ta machine à pizza. Alors, explique.
Alors, tu prends ta commande à pizza.
Ouais.
Écran tactile. Et puis après, t'as la pizza qui sort
D'ici.
par en bas là.
This was my first time seeing one of these things. A pizza freaking vending machine. And why do we not have these back home yet? I mean, these would be a hit.
C'est la dernière.
C'est fini. Minute.
Je sais pas, tu leur demandes, tu fais montrer la bouteille.
That afternoon, the fam decided to all meet up at Uncle Alan's house before going clam fishing. Now, you'd think the thing we'd be most excited about while visiting France would be visiting the Eiffel Tower or eating crepes. Nope, not us. Oddly enough, the thing we're most excited about is walking out into the ocean during low tide and scraping shellfish off ocean rocks.
C'est called un grillon.
Quiet. It's very good. Crispy.
T'aimes pas? You don't like it?
It's supposed to be like butter on your bread. I thought he's like, yeah.
Il n'aime pas la bière.
Non.
Il n'aime pas les grillons, là. Non, il y a des clarissons.
Majority of my French family all stay in the same general area in France, La Loire-Atlantique. So we figured we'd spend our first few days here visiting with fam, and then from there we'd make our way around and explore areas of France that we haven't been to before. This is one of my dad's sisters, who I mentioned earlier also lives here. Over the years, my Aunt Mai and my mom's side of the family have gotten really close, which is always great to see. And it also makes it really convenient for us to all get together and hang out while we're visiting. Day 2 was our only open slot for some clam fishing. And according to my uncle, it wasn't the best time to go, as it wasn't quite prime season. But since it was our only opportunity, we went ahead, made the best of it, and had a great time.
Okay, be careful, okay?
Tu te ferais mal? Sure this is big enough for you? Oh, where'd it go? Just gotta turn it.
Let's lift it up.
Make sure you don't stack up on it, so hit it right here in the back. The corner.
Show me what you got, Dini. Let me see. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, put it in the bucket.
Oh, I got two!
We even tried our luck with shrimp fishing.
Pour l'ouvrir, faut faire attention parce qu'ils sont durs.
Oui.
Alors il faut doucement. Voilà. C'est ça. Et là, c'est bon. Et tu peux bouffer.
Vas-y. Bon, ça goûte de la mer, hein?
C'est salé.
All right, here we go. We are Atlantic Ocean somewhere, not exactly sure. Pornic, I think we're at, or near it. And we're going fishing for spider crabs. So, there I go. Oh, shit, that's salty.
Spider crab fishing was a bit of a last-minute plan, and something I've never done before. What it entails is snorkeling out to the deeper end, spotting, not that, that's a jellyfish, we don't want that, but spotting the spider crabs at the bottom of the ocean floor, and then swimming down and grabbing them with your bare hands. This is really testing my swimming skills. You have to swim in open water and then plunge down about 15 to 20 feet, try to spot one of these crabs, and then pop back up before running out of air. Oh, look, a starfish. We weren't super successful, but we did manage to get a few. This right here, ladies and gents, is a spider crab. We also managed to grab a couple of little guys.
Ah ouais. Ils sont doux?
Ouais, ça c'est doux. Par contre, ça pince très dur.
Ah ouais.
It's always good to come home, back to where it all started, with family. Tomorrow's the big day, the day that the entire family meets at Grandma's house for the long-awaited reunion.